important for, sorry, this video I'm going to show why I say, okay, this video is going to serve two purposes. I'm going to show why I say tanks actually are the main carry of the game, not the DPS. And at the same time, this is a video for haters to say how bad I am, go rank, go portrait, go rank, and stupid stuff like that, because they have to insult somebody on the internet to make their lives feel better. Okay, so those who want to learn can just learn a few things. Those who want to insult, just comment below so more people can see this, and hopefully 1 or 2 person will actually learn something. Okay, so I played with there's one person, he means Farah. I played with him, it's not that good. Okay, so I'm confident enough to go Hanzo. Has just asked for somebody who go hit scan. So they fill out like a near perfect Hanzo comp. Okay, which is like Mercy, Zen, McCree, Diva, Winston. Okay, it's something which I like the most. Then we had a Lucio, so I tried to say something to him, like, you know, we don't need the speed. Okay, we are defending, we don't need the speed, and basically me and McCree. Look at this team, we're gonna do great. Okay, Moira, Zen, Moira helps with flankers. Zen helps with discording the tanks. Okay, so both will really benefit Hanzo and McCree, because both are not very good against tanks. Okay, this is the weakness of running these two DPS. You're okay against flankers, you're okay against Farah, you're okay against everything. Okay, but you're not going to do very well against tanks, which is why I say, you know, maybe Moira, Zen. If Moira, then, you know, our tanks can sustain more. If Zen, then can burst down the tank. So either one is very good. Lucio, not much we can benefit from. Besides, probably nobody is going to, like, who is he going to heal? If he's going to heal McCree, he can't heal the tanks. And if he heal the tanks, he can't heal McCree. So I asked Lucio maybe to change, which he did. Okay, so he actually jumped off the cliff. And he jumped off the cliff and came back.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
The dragon awake.
So what I usually do is, once the payload start moving a little, I'll put a sonic arrow here to spot out any flankers. If the flankers come in, I'll just scatter here and they'll die. Okay, so until scatter arrow is removed, this is how I play. I imagine that's how I'm going to play as well, because I like to use sonic arrow to spot out whoever is flanking, so, you know, I can deal with them.
Stop the payload.
Marked.
I actually thought I heard something.
Enemies detected.
Yep.
This will protect us.
Okay, so see, with the sonic arrow, the tanks had a very quick reaction and immediately respawn. So I just needed to deal some damage, and, you know, it's going to be a guaranteed kill. Full HP Winston versus McCree, at lower levels Winston will just win. Okay, it's not even close. Okay, so I spotted this. I'm like, okay, they're probably going to they probably come in here to save, so there's not many people on the point. If you're playing at high levels, you can just call out, you know, they're in the tunnel, healer in the tunnel, then you can go and dive, but, you know, it's good to just play safe. Okay, did you hear that? I was thinking of scattering the Mercy. Mercy, McCree, okay, planning on scatter, but nothing happened. The correct play is to back off. Okay, now me looking back, I think coming here with McCree is not the best decision. I think it's not terrible because, you know, McCree is here, but I think at higher levels both of us are gonna die. Okay, so I like. Okay, so I was out of position, McCree's out of position, but we are not punished. Okay, so here is when my awareness is not very good. I did not see this widow. I seriously did not see this widow, and my eyes are on this payload. Okay, you can see the center of my screen is here. My eyes are over here. I did not see this. Okay, and Widow shot me. Okay, so I'm supposed to be dead here, honestly, because I'm not behind covers, I'm not taking covers. I do not have Sonic Arrow up. Okay, I was in a bad position. So the decision of wanting to go and chase people after they got rest, I think it's a very bad decision. Okay, when it comes to gameplay, I think once people rest, chances are they're going to play much more safer. They'll stop playing flanking. So I think now that I see what's happening, I think going in and chase is going to be a bad decision, no matter what hero you are, unless you're Tracer. Okay, so note to myself, next time don't try to do this. I got lucky, I did not die there. Okay, I have no problems of scattering, chasing the Winston away, because I want Winston to be good. Like here, seriously, I have a really bad awareness problem. Like this Widow is here, I don't think I spot her. See, it was here only, then started to react.
Detected.
Okay, nice shooting this and not the Widow's head. Okay, so this is why you can see sometimes aim is not the most important thing. Sometimes positioning is more. I'll say most of the time positioning is more important than aim. Okay, but of course, if the aim is better, Widow should be dead by now. Okay, fire.
There is no
I'll explain a bit.
Enemies detected.
Okay, me Sonic Arrow, I should not use Sonic Arrow here. That was a mistake. Not really a mistake, not the best play. I was thinking if I miss it, I can still see her through the wall, so I can do a long range 1v1. Okay, that was meant to try to headshot her. Okay, but it totally missed. Okay, and the worst thing is, it's actually stuck here. Stuck in the middle of the air, so I can't even spot Widow. So now I'm in a very bad spot. Okay, because we just lost something here. So I have to make a decision. Am I going to continue fighting the Widow at long range here or here? I say, I'm just going to pick here. I'm going to wall climb and scatter down. Okay, I missed. Okay. That was wall climb mechanics failing. Okay, what I was thinking was shoot an arrow here, wall climb here, shoot another time. Okay. But it delayed. Okay, it delayed.
no.
Okay, so I'm missing a lot of shots, really a lot of shots. Luckily McCree is here. Sorry, luckily Mercy is here, and luckily McCree, I guess everybody's aim is very bad now. Okay, suddenly shots land, things die.
I'm on fire.
The dragon is to cut off the escape path. Did not expect Moira Diva to like just run away. But here the idea is to cut off the escape path. Meanwhile, dragon in this building, sometimes you can get lucky. People reinforce. They did not react fast enough to the dragon. You can get some free kills. Okay, so that's the reason of the dragon here. Okay, so I did a lot of damage to this Diva mech. Okay, it's a shame that that scatter just whatever, I really expected to get something. Okay, I'll McCree press Q first.
Get into position.
Okay, too bad. Winston did not dive the Widow, but low level games. Everybody make mistakes.
This is not your time.
Not everybody make mistakes. Mechanical skill, everybody is not very good. Okay, I heard the Widow, so now time to look for the Widow.
I'll restore you.
I'd attack.
Barrier activated.
My will made real.
Okay, that scatter was just in case they're still in a tunnel. Can probably get some damage, but it did not happen. Okay, McCree is lucky. They try to dive him, but the D.Va intercept once again. The tanks are doing a very good job at intercepting. Okay, that's what I can say. Most of the time they will intercept.
See that which is unseen.
See, I'm missing shots again.
Their heroes never die.
Okay, when D.Va press the alt, it's time to really aim because people will move in a straight line. Okay, that's the good thing about D.Va alt. It's during a team fight when there's chaos, put it around. Don't use it before the team fight. Try to use it during the team fight when people already commit. There's one saying: if you're the D.Va, the enemy tanks press shift, like Winston press shift, Reinhardt press shift, enemy D.Va press shift. You press shift and press Q, then you're gonna get some kills. Okay, I seriously thought I was going to be in trouble. So this dragon is more like you are causing disruption with the Winston. I want to cause some disruption with the dragon. Okay, what I was saying, when the enemy Winston dive in, you shift and press Q. Something's going to die. Yes, something did die. So that's a good timing. Okay, this dragon means Winston, you are now limited to fighting here. You are now isolated from the whole team, or you're going to take a lot of damage. And he's taking a lot of damage so far. Okay, also, I like to shoot dragons through covered space because that time you can get you can get kills. Even if you don't get kills, you're going to do a lot of damage. So that's what I like to do.
This will
My
be
arrow finds its mark.
deine Valkyrie ist da.
They have returned.
Get into position. Deine Valkyrie ist da.
Okay, so actually the Widow trail was there. So this is my awareness problem. I keep thinking of Winston. Okay, this is what we call target priority. Target priority decision, I'm not very good with that. The target priority as Hanzo, number one is enemy DPS, especially enemy sniper. That's target priority number one. Enemy snipers have to die first. The retreating tank is like the lowest priority target. So that, and I'm really at the bad position. I like to try to stay on the high ground. That's the best place to be. So it's poor awareness and bad position. I'm gonna get killed by this Widow.
They have returned.
Yep, I was too late.
Group up. Group up here.
Like half a second too late.
I am not
60
deterred.
seconds remaining.
Okay. 3% down, time to walk back. Okay, I overextended a little, trying to like get a scattering.
I'd attack.
Okay. See, overstayed the welcome.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I am healed. I need healing. See that which is
So I'm trying to find where Widow is currently. I don't know where Widow is, seriously.
seen.
Okay. I believe our D.Va went to dive the Widow, and now I heard some footsteps. I heard McCree coming. I'm looking for him. Okay, got him, but he died. Okay, that dragon I think is a mistake. Should have been fired somewhere like here.
I need healing.
instead of aiming here to cut off the McCree, should have aimed here. Probably can get more work done. So this is something I need to work on. Better dragon placements. Okay, once you put the dragon, please reposition, because everybody now knows where you are. You need to change the place, especially when enemies running sniper. And they're running dive tanks, they will find you within 2 seconds. You need to change. Shoot a dragon and just go away from that place. Okay, now that arrow essentially is like, big team, please get rid of these two things. Okay, that's what the sonic arrow is speaking.
Step rider. Worthy.
How did I fly up? Diva explosion was far enough. Took a bit of damage, I think, but I flew up. McCree's not very good. I think if you flashbang, I really expect you to kill the person. He did not, and I got time to scatter him. So, you know, McCree's not doing too well.
Heroes never die.
And when both your DPS is McCree and Widow, I don't think you're gonna do very well. Because you got nothing to do with enemy shields. Both are sharpshooters. In fact, McCree and Widow is too similar. There's no reason to run both of them at the same time.
Helden sterben nicht.
Thank you kindly.
Activating self-destruct
Art of deception.
Okay, so that. Not sure why they used that bomb, but when people get 2 kills, I can't complain.
Helden
Oh, okay.
sterben nicht.
Thank you kindly.
Enemy used Mercy Ult, no wonder Diva used the Ult. Okay, so Diva used the Ult. What's the Winston reaction? Winston put down the barrier a bit too early. I see that, and I just launched a scatter arrow.
Art of deception.
The dragon.
Did I not do that?
Thank you kindly.
Activating self-destruct.
Scatter arrow does a lot of damage to the barrier, so generally people will assume the barrier will stay. That's not true. That's not true if you have enemy running a lot of consistent damage, like Reaper, Soldier. If they're running Genji, McCree, sometimes you can assume that the barrier is gonna stay. So I use my scatter to help break the barrier, because I want stuff to die.
Deception.
Okay, so that was very nice. I think I saw Widow here.
The dragon.
Awaken.
Yeah. See, and once again the tanks very active in diving the DPS. Both tanks, Winston and Diva, they really know how to shut down the Widow. Like, we don't need to worry about the Widow at all. Even the Widow is okay. Not very good, but not terrible. Not as bad as you think. It's just the enemy team comp, they do not have anything to break down the barriers, and we are running double dive tanks. You're going to have a bad time if you are McCree and Widow.
Move up here.
Bad guys. There is
I was a bit hesitant to use a scatter because baby Diva is already dead. So that's a cleanup. That area is safe. So I just launch a scatter over this alley. Sometimes you get kills. Okay, saw that Widow. Seriously, I should be dead. I was in the middle without cover, and I was walking in a straight line. I think if I'm playing against 2500 SR Widows, I'll probably be dead. Okay. Now I put that Sonic. I think Diva is going to immediately dive the Widow. I think Mercy was body shot once. So that's the problem with Widow. You need to land headshots. If you're peeking. The problem with the Widow peeking now is the timing. Timing's not very good. Your teammate just died. You need to regroup. We're running double dive tanks with Sonic Arrow. If you pick, you do not get a headshot, you're gonna be in trouble. Okay.
This is my will. Thank you.
You see, when they are brawling, I like to use my scatter to just break the barrier, so Winston feels under a lot of pressure without the barrier. That's something I like to do. Okay.
Barrier up.
Once again, Widow and Diva immediately dove her, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a bit too safe, but you know, on defense, I don't think too safe is a bad thing. If you want Widow to die, you can let her come out here, because here she can just hook and escape to her base, so she won't die. Okay? If you want to just shut her down, play safe, that's the way to play. If you want her to die, then let her come out here, so she can't really retreat all the way back to her base. But I don't think I can complain. That's a good decision.
See that?
I even put a sonic arrow there just to make sure no more flanks. Okay, that was lucky, honestly. Okay, something I like to do when I land a body shot, there's some walls I like to scatter. Okay, it's like 50-50. Sometimes you get kills, sometimes you don't get kills. It's luck. That time was lucky. Okay, but shot the Mercy. I think I actually called out here. Okay, McCree with a nice headshot, finish the Mercy. So I think we already won the team fight. It's like 3 men up.
Bad guy.
Okay, this position actually I don't like the most. What I can see from this position is here and here. I really don't like this position. Not many things I can shoot at, and it's very close range. So this is, I think I'm not going to do a lot at this point. Okay, I really should be dead when I'm channeling the ult here. I really should be dead.
Bad guy. Hands up.
Okay. Whoa.
All systems check.
Seconds remaining.
I can't even remember where.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Somewhere around here. Okay, that was a bit luck. Okay, at medium range. Then I think I channel my ult here. Then soldier shoot me. I really should be dead if I'm standing still like that. Okay, like see, I was channeling. I really expect to be dead. So if you're a soldier, you want to kill somebody, start with Helix Rocket. Then aim at the head. Get a 2 or 3 headshots. I think the person's gonna die. Okay, like if you shoot here, you're giving me time to react. And the moment I jump, Helix Rocket's not gonna do 120 damage to me. Of course, Mercy reaction very fast, very fast. Tanks and healers are playing very well this game, honestly. Okay, soldier dove me. I mean this is a game without voice comms. Okay, everybody is just keeping quiet, but you see the reaction is quite fast. Okay, missed the headshot there.
60 seconds.
Blind shot. Okay, predict where he is, shoot him get. So if I can see people, they don't die. If I can't see them, they will die. So I think I should just hide and just spam arrows, since people tend to die more.
Remaining.
Nice.
Okay, last minute. I think the enemy swapped to Farah from here.
Blocked by the giant.
Okay, I seriously thought Widow was here. Now, upon firing, I realized she's here. So I think I need to dive her.
Did someone call
She actually landed a headshot on me, but it's not fully charged. That's why I'm
a
not.
doctor? Yes, sir.
You see, once again, I can't see her. I shoot, and something died. Okay, now we know they have a Farah. Once we have a Farah, I will need to camp on the top here, so it's harder for her to come to me. Okay, for Farah to fly from here to here, there's a lot of chance for me to hit her.
Fire!
Then you stand on the white. Too bad Scatter did nothing.
Let's get you back out there.
30 seconds remaining.
Slowly they realize that they
Shout, that's it. Behind you.
Okay.
This is not your time.
10 seconds remaining.
Long live Scatter Arrow.
All systems checked out.
Overtime.
See? Missing all the shots.
There is nowhere.
Verstanden.
Okay, when it's overtime, anything which you can drive people off the payload, create some space for your team is nice. Okay, unlucky. The time when I wall climb Farah's directly on me.
an expedient.
This is not the end.
This time,
Trying to find where's Farah.
I will not fail. Simple geometry.
Surrender to my will.
That was a very bad scatter. I was aiming to break the shield, but totally misaimed that.
I sight the enemy. I will make real.
Okay, I really hate this place because the bridge is like blocking me from shooting anybody here. This is like the worst angle for me. I'm sort of safe from Farah, but you know, I can't really shoot here. I can't really participate in this fight unless I go down. If I go down and Farah is on top of me, it's going to be a very hard angle to shoot her. Okay, so this is the time where I don't think I'm doing much.
Within me.
Once they come out of the bridge, I can do work.
Never die.
See, seriously, that should be a headshot. Got so much time to aim. I was aiming as if it's a new Hanzo. This widow really should be dead.
Greeting.
Okay. Mercy went in and dived the widow. No, it works.
Round 1 complete. Score.
Okay, so this is something which you can do to mess with the enemy's head. Okay, the Farah was a previous teammate here, and he talks like a faggot.
Always be the solution.
I need my only mercy.
See, told you he sounds like a faggot.
Honor. With honor.
So anytime you can do something to mess with the enemy's head, try to make them quarrel each other, well, of course you can do so. So I was a bit worried about they going full pharmacy pocket. So I was asking maybe a Zen for a Discord, because here's a fun fact: if Mercy damage boost and Zen Discord the same target, 200 HP, a normal arrow will just kill it. Normal shot will just kill it. You do not need to land a headshot. So asking for a Zen Discord, okay, because we are attacking, the enemy have to die first. They have no choice. We can choose when we want to fight.
With honor.
Okay, so we did get the Zen Mercy. So this is like the perfect composition to play Hanzo at lower levels. Okay, the enemy will stay away from your entire team because of Farah. Okay, and if anything, now we are attacking, now we can choose to dive them if we want to. Okay, we have 3 divers, one to support the diver, another one to support the diver, so I got a lot of space to go and shoot. Okay, so I say, this is a plan. Zen with Discord help a lot with Winston Farah, Scatter McCree, so can go and take care of everything else. So my aim here is to get rid of the hit scan, so pharmacy can go and do work. That's the plan. Okay.
Attack commencing.
Okay, we hear this. I'm like, okay, there's a widow. So if there's a widow, the focus is trying to draw the attention of widow. Anybody can do this. Best not Farah do it. Not both dive tanks and me can draw the attention of widow. Then Farah can just bomb everything else.
Escort the
That's the
payload.
plan.
Marked by the
Okay, there. If the widow is stupid enough to stand there and 1v1 me, that's a sonic arrow. Okay, but widow is good enough to know. Okay, that's not where I want to be. Then she repositioned to the far back. Good decision on widows.
dragon.
Okay, I said Genji left side in the voice chat. It's very soft because when I'm recording, I make my mic very soft. So if your team is running Genji Widow on defense, you will have a tough time against barriers. Let's say we run Orisa, then you're pretty screwed. Or we run Reinhardt, you're pretty screwed. You have nothing to take down the barriers. Even like Diva Winston, you are pretty screwed. Diva Winston basically counters Widow. Genji Diva is like neutral. Of course, Genji and Winston, we know how that's going to end. So as long as Widow can't pick off our Zen, we should be in very good shape. Okay, so there's a Widow. I'll just hide behind here. I don't want to stand on the payload. I'll just try to flank from the left side. Try to see what I can do. Okay, always nice to have Winston in front of you. Okay, I actually said I want to dive the Genji, but Winston came over and chased him away. Okay, not the worst decision. In fact, both of the tanks come here, means Genji is gonna need healing. Okay, try the shot, see if I can get Genji. Okay, shot at Widow's feet. That's aim problem. Should have aim way higher than that. Okay, else Widow might actually die from this. So this is where aim actually matters. Okay.
Marked.
Call out Widow was one. I'm trying to chase the Widow, but she shot me from the right side. Okay, so now I'm in a really bad spot because we are one person down. Now there's a Genji, there's a Mercy on top of me, and there's a Widow on the right side. Okay, this is a very bad position. So I'm thinking if I should have done this move, or should I go to the top left side? I think I should have go to the top left side rather than try to dive Widow. Okay, so corrections to my own decision making. I think this is a bad decision. Should have went to the top left, like where Winston is now. See, go up that ledge. That would be actually better for me. Trying to look for Widow. Totally miss a scatter. Luckily, Mercy saved me.
Oh, we still need you.
But it's okay because now they are doing a lot of work, the team. Like a lot. You see? Zen was very low. Mercy immediately healed. So you see, this game is basically carried by tanks and healers.
I must reclaim my honor.
Like the heals are so good for this level. It's so easy to play.
See that
Okay, why that arrow? Because I'm afraid they have a Widow, and that's something that can threaten the Farah. So of course I prioritize giving the team information before shooting the Farah, which explains why that sonic arrow. Okay, that's to spot the Widow.
which is unseen.
This will protect us.
Okay, now I see. See, I'm missing a lot of shots that usually I expect myself to hit. Like that was one of them. So that's
Payload in motion. Stays in motion.
okay. That's another bad. What's wrong with my aim, man? Seriously.
Let's get you.
But the moment Widow fires 2 shots, Diva just shut her down. Okay, if my aim was a bit better, Farah didn't need to die.
Back in the fight.
Okay, so when your aim is bad, just press E and look at the floor.
Great job.
That sonic arrow is basically me looking for my target. A side benefit is to be able to spot Widow. Now Widow is staring at me. I'm not sure if I die here. Yeah, lucky me.
The dragon consumed.
Double
Okay, so
The payload has reached the
that just
checkpoint.
happened. Like seriously, the aim in this game is like so bad, really really bad. And let me show you another joke. Okay, the first joke is the bad aim. The second joke is here.
0 to 1.
Redemption. Ding.
Like they actually think I'm doing a lot. Like not really. Actually, they're doing more than me, to be honest.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Okay, so just now I was being toxic to the enemy. I say, you know, want to continue our fight, Farah, then to get them to blame each other. Okay, now they are fighting with each other, so it's gonna be much easier to play. Okay, like this is Winston. Actually, I think he did more than me in the whole game. Okay, and you know, I recognize that they are good, so I also say something nice, I believe.
Well, I suppose I'll be patching you up, as usual.
Okay, which is true. Tanks and healers were so good. I can miss so many shots and like still play. How I judge how am I doing? If let's say there's no flankers, there's no Farah, I should be hitting 25 as an average. Anything above 27 means I'm doing very very well. That's my stats. Headshots should be like 5 per round. That's my target. So this is like underperforming. Okay, but I don't think I'm dying like too much, which is the saving grace. Like my positioning for the most part was okay, unless I got dove by Farah. Okay, so I try to stay on the high ground, try to stay as far away as possible, able to always look at Mercy so she can fly to me if there's danger. That's how I was playing. So aim not very important. Okay, of course it helps a lot, but it's not the most important thing. Positioning is more important.
You back in the fight.
Okay, so here, trying to shoot Mercy out of the sky. That Winston, I seriously thought is my teammate. Okay, because why? We just got the point. Better players will just set up there and try to defend as a six, you know, as a whole team rather than a Winston coming in now. So I was like, huh? Why am I getting dove by a Winston? I seriously thought that was my teammate.
This is not the time.
This time.
Never die.
Because honestly, against better players, they will not be standing there to like, you know, try to 1v6 your entire team. So that caught me off guard. Okay, this Winston dive. Wow. At the same time that you see Diva is doing something nice. You see Winston dive in, she immediately sends her mech because she know Winston cannot barrier protect. Okay, unfortunately I took a direct hit with the landing and everything. So I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Okay, Diva Bomb didn't get any kills, so that was a bad team fight for us.
Start over at the beginning.
Justice reigns from above.
So that's two times where I die and I'm on the payload. So I try to change the way I play from playing in the center of the team to at the back, almost at the center of the team, to playing a flanking style.
See that which is unseen.
This is not the end.
Okay, but we have to come back because enemy Farad just did a lot of work.
I pass this hall.
Join me.
Okay, so here I was trying to get the Widow. Here, if you are running like Soldier or McCree and two of your teammates died, try to not do this because there's no way. It's very low possibility that this target is going to die. But if you're a sniper, you can try to do this. Okay, but let's say if the enemy Winston or Diva is on top of me, they can just dive me and I think I'm going to die again. This will be fixed with the new Hanzo because there's actually a way to escape. But doing these kind of things when your teammate has just died, if you are not able to one shot, please don't do this. I don't think this Widow died, in fact. See, I missed a little.
See,
The payload dropped. Group up with me.
Okay, totally did not expect Winston to like try to spawn camp me. Okay,
Join me.
so now I realize, okay, that's what they're going to do. I'll just stand at my spawn and wait for the enemy Winston to dive me. Okay, playing more and more safe, adjusting as they go. Because if the Winston is going to be so predictable, I'll just stand here and wait for the whole team. I'll stand here, wait for the whole team, and I'll wait for Winston to dive me at my spawn.
I'll go out, show my face. Winston to dive me.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
my aim.
You see? Winston really tried to dive me at my spawn. And my teammates here. 2 healers, 1 Winston.
You do not want me.
Okay. So, if you want to dive the enemy, make sure you're playing in bronze. Maybe you won't die. Okay. If you're playing somewhere a bit higher, it's not going to work out 3 out of 3 times. Okay, you're going to die once, sooner or later.
For your enemy.
Marked by the dragon.
Heroes never die.
Experience.
Okay. Once again, I'll if you're going to play in a 6-stack, or if you can like communicate your team, if you want to snipe another target, tell Winston, okay, I'm going to fire first, so maybe let me ambush, fire of one or 2 shots before you dive in, else you just chase the target away. Okay, but he forced Widow out to a bad position where it's an open space, easy for me to land. So okay, Widow died. So I guess the goal was achieved.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Okay, did not expect Farah to do this. Now that she do, I was like trying to flick it somewhere, which can do something. I was trying to flick it here, but I'm not sure if it's fast enough. If I can flick it to this area, where the enemy is going to come out, I can get 1 or 2 kills. Farah's actually not dead, okay.
Just getting covered.
See that which is unseen.
Thanks.
The payload is approaching its destination.
Okay, tip as a Winston. If a sniper just headshot you, I don't think you want to dive him. You're gonna die. Okay?
Barrier up.
Sniper detected.
Victory.
Okay, so this is a game where I think I did slightly below average or below. I think I did below average, but the tanks and the healers were so good. I think they carried the game. Okay, I'm just there to get lucky once in a while. So hopefully you get something from this video. Okay, thanks for watching.